Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we're back with another episode of Europa Universalis 3 Austria Death and Taxes mod. That's a long title. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the game rolling. This episode, barring any geopolitical events that cause other things to happen, I'm hoping to be able to just spend a nice little peaceful time building up Austria. So, that's boring, terribly sorry, but these things need to happen. Otherwise, later on in the game, we won't be able to press our advantage against people like Bohemia, or even Hungary. So, yeah, strap in for the economy. In other news, there is a link in the description. Well, let's go ahead and pause that so I can see that I'm going to ignore that. To a little thing that Paradox is doing in preparation and to build some notification, build some press up about Europa Universalis 4 that is coming out later in the year. I'm not really sure exactly what's going on, but I do know that there are rewards if I get people to sign up via my little account that I've created. Now, the reason why I did this, and the reason why I'm putting this on the channel, normally I don't do these kind of things. As you guys know, I think this is the first sort of promotion thing I'm doing. If I get 10 people... Man, this sounds like a pyramid scheme. If I get 10 people to sign up, following the link that I have in the description for this video, I will get a key to Europa Universalis 3 Chronicles. Now that is the complete, well, not EU3 complete, that is EU3 complete plus the expansions that came after complete. So it's everything to do associated with this game. It doesn't have the Death and Taxes mod, but otherwise it's the complete Europa Universalis 3. Now, why would I be interested in that when obviously I've already got that? If I'm able to get 10 of you guys to sign up under my email and I get this code, I'm going to come up with some sort of contest for the channel and give this code away. So if you do not have Europa Universalis 3 and what you see in these games interests you, which it might, I don't know, yeah, feel free to sign up. And if I hit 10, then I'll figure out some kind of event, or some kind of contest, or some kind of something to be able to give that code away to you guys, my viewers. So that, that's just something to keep in the back of your mind. And of course, if you guys don't do that, that's cool. I really don't care. I was just thinking, that's a good way to get a game that really fits the nature of the channel. Yeah, we'll marry Oldenburg. And to give some of you guys a chance who may not have heard of Paradox before or who have been into Paradox before to get a chance to try the flagship game for free, which you can't really beat, in my opinion, because, it's great. It's a great company. As time goes on, I'm realizing more and more that Paradox as a development group and as a publishing house is pretty great. And I certainly enjoy their products that come out. Obviously you guys enjoy watching it, so yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the gameplay. Followed by dead air. Thrilling. So taking a look at the map. Why not? Because this is a grand strategy game. Let's take a look at the map. Austria is getting nice and big, and I like this. The one German province that I might really try to go after conquering is Salzburg, just to clean up the borders with Bavaria. The trouble is that they are ruled by a bishop, so you can't marry a bishop. Despite certain events in history, you can't. So they're a vassal of Bavaria, so maybe Bavaria will annex them. But I certainly can't do much to get them in my EU version of Sphere. So that's sad, but that's what it is. I can't believe England hasn't gone after Wales yet. But they're very close to forming Great Britain, which is exciting. And of course France is getting bigger. So yeah, there's that. What else we got going on? I guess I should really take a look at all the things that are going on. Revolts, don't really care. National decisions, no. Province decisions, Triol, and Carton. What do we got going on in Carton? Promote cultural unity. Who else has... So that's Styria, and what's up in Triol? Switzerland and Triol. I think that might be a better way to go about doing it. So that should clear up Triol for everybody, right? Well, okay, so the Swiss still have one. Imagine that's by event or something. Regardless, we're safe there. Ooh, can I do it in Carton as well? Have I got enough magistrates? I do. Wonderful. Alright, considering the state of the game, we'll just crank that up. Oh, Master of Mint. Dearie me, that's not good news. Holland, no thank you. Alright. So that is concerning. With inflation already almost at 5%, we should try and find ourselves a new Master of Mint. Thankfully, our cultural tradition is near the top. So let's find our Mint guy, Master of Mint. A level 5. Now that's what I'm talking about. There we go. So I don't think he's as good as the one before, but I could be wrong. Inflation reduction of 0.1% though, so that's pretty groovy. And I imagine I need to keep it, yeah, I need to keep it relatively up there. We're not making a lot of money, unfortunately. Thankfully, the legitimacy of the ruler, I apparently cannot talk today, should be on the rise, slowly but surely. So, as as our revolt risk goes down and our infamy limit, etc., etc. So that's good news for Austria. So let's crank that back up to 4. We don't need to sit around watching this tick away at 3. It's ridiculous. Ain't no one got time for that. Florence, no thank you. No thank you. Too many Italian states are far too interested in things and getting married with me, because, after all, Habsburgs are a good bet for marriage. Excellent. Now, let's take a look around the world, see how things are going. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, we should really try to really push our influence on these two states out over there. And the Byzantine Empire is still kicking around. Well done, Byzantines. I'm impressed. Will they do it? That's a maybe. We will instead send them a gift. Thank you. And we will send you a gift. Wonderful. Now, because my memory isn't great, what is our mission? Vassalize Baden. There you are. Offer alliance. Very unlikely. Because, really? And how are things going in here? We're not even big enough to be a voter, which is unfortunate. However, is that Brandenburg supporting themselves? It is. Yes. So we're not going to be very likely to convince them to stop supporting us. Or the Palatinate. So we'd have to go after Saxony and convince them that we're better than Bavaria. And even still, that only gets us 1. Well. Oh well. Gotta start somewhere. There we go. And we'll just continue to peddle our influence within the Empire while we expand outside of it. And actually... Yes, thankfully Hungary is remaining outside of the Empire. Oh good, that is a Bohemian province. And that's actually very, very good to see. Alright, production efficiency. Glorious. We've gained a Kazabela against Serbia. Who are they at war with? Hungary, Bosnia, Bavaria. A lot of people, eh? Well, we'll just ignore that. No need to spend the unnecessary cash on a war. Now I do want to see if I can try to get this down just a bit. Maybe down to 15.5? Will that be disastrous for our economy? No, it won't be, and that's good. Good. So we'll lock stability in at 0. Oh, well, it'll increase as time passes anyway, and in fact I could drop 200 in there to help us out if I need to. I don't think I will. I really want to get our tech levels up higher so we can produce better buildings and be more of a badass, really. So let's see. Army, Navy, trade. Oh, that's not it. Where's trade? There's trade. So... what, all of those have a marketplace? Not according to this. Wish there was an easy way to see which places don't have a marketplace. Instead, I'll just have to click through. I mean, not that it really matters, but I do kind of want to be more efficient with my trade placements. Ooh, actually, cloth. That'll be a good place for marketplace. There we go. How are these places doing? I kind of ignore these spots, and I feel bad about that, because I really shouldn't. In fact, I should have probably put a trade or a marketplace there. However, I can always slap one down there next. Let's take a look at our sliders. So we're already sitting pretty deep into serfdom. And in fact, yeah, moving slowly but surely towards freer subjects will make things a bit better. Stability costs will go up, our manpower modifiers and infantry cost and galley cost will go up. But production efficiency, morale of armies, trade, production, government, all of those will go down. So, abolish a tax. So there we go, we're already saving some serious 2% everywhere. Not sure how serious saving 2% are, but it's still a saving. So that's all that matters. Yay! Trade range and efficiency going up. Isn't that wonderful? How much are we making from trade anyway? Trade income. Is it really 0? Doesn't seem right. We've got no trade going on there. We've got absolutely no trade going on there. And have we got stuff going on in Lubbock? No, we've got no trade going on anywhere. Well done. So let's try and focus all of our efforts in one location and ignore Lubbock for now. Because I think Genoa it's fairly healthy. How's Venice looking? Venice is looking dead. And there's a lot of people in Venice. So already history is on a divergence. And we'll slap a marketplace down there. There we go. Wonderful. No. Now, really what I should be doing is taking a look at using my spies for some nefarious action. Local movement speed, that doesn't really matter. I'm just not really sure what I can use those spies for yet. I don't have any cores outside, so starting up rebellions won't really help me. Unless... Yeah. Let's see if we can make life just a little difficult for good old Bohemia. Failed, but he wasn't discovered. Okay. We won't waste too much gold on that. Okay, hold on here. What have we got? Modena, no. Holland, no. Really don't see the point in getting any sort of getting into any sort of territorial disputes in Holland just yet. Although maybe getting another royal marriage or two might not be a bad idea. Perhaps Saxony? They are a subject of Bavaria. Okay, but we do have a royal marriage with Bavaria, so that's fine. Wow, Bavaria's going crazy up in here. Oh, they're archbishops. Florence, Naxos, neither of them. We've got one with Baden, so that's good. There's really not much else to do. Ah, there we go, Lüneburg. Although, for whatever reason, Lüneburg hates us. And I don't think we want to go for a royal marriage with Hungary right now. Maybe Bulgaria? Maybe you'll accept? Yay! How about you, Wallachia? Wallachia? However you pronounce that. There we go. 2 more royal marriages. That should help things. Now we could get another marketplace going somewhere. How about Crane? Why not? We could use it with the gold there. And yeah, no use for colonists at this stage of the game, so wish I could make those guys something else. Are we making any progress here? Oh, we got one in there. Thank you. And don't even know why I bothered to look at that. That wouldn't have changed. There we go. Another thing we can look at doing is perhaps increasing our military. Because I think as it stands, let's take a look at the ledger and go with military statistics. I don't think that's what I want, is it? How do I compare? National comparisons. There we go. Papal influence. Land tech. Employers. Leaders. Holy Roman Emperors. Armies. There we go. So, if we go up to the total... I mean, we're what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 8th in the world. I guess that's not too bad. But if you take a look at our targets, so Bohemia, they're nicely above us. Hungary's below. But together, when they combine forces, that's scary. So we'll let our gold reserves build up for a bit. And perhaps get another unit of 10. Although we could probably... What do we got there? 5 and 3. Now we could probably do to get at least 2 more infantry in that army there. Does this have... This doesn't. Man, I tell you, when you start playing new Paradox games, it sucks going back to old ones. It would be nice to be able to set that flag so that all the armies would go there and merge. but, you know, what can you do? We'll get 1, 2, there we go. Oh, come on. We've at least got the Hunt Rebels. There we go. Who we got? England! Whoa! It would be silly to say no. We'll even send him a little bit. Oh, no, that's going to be expensive. How about an alliance? Impossible. Alright. I'll play that game. Thankfully, our legitimacy is slowly going up. That's always good news. A net gain of 9 annually. That is not going to give us anywhere near enough. But our inflation is already ridiculous. What to do, what to do. I guess we're just going to have to keep it there and start to really concentrate on the budget, which is not my strong suit. I'm not much of an economist. Yay! So, I mean, that should be going up as... So as our stability goes up, our monthly... Oh, come on! These comet events make me laugh. Peasants are always superstitious, and the appearance of a comet in the sky has caused panic among our people. They are convinced that this is a sign that the end of times is near, or that something bad is going to happen in the near future. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with the Paradox Comet event, I don't think it pops up in Victoria, or if it does, it doesn't do what it does in EU3. So no matter what you pick, it's gonna knock your stability down by 1. It's an omen, loses stability. The end is nigh, loses stability. Ignore the peasant rabble, loses stability. Stop looking at the sky, loses stability. Paradox, you hate me, loses stability. I was about to flip and westernize, loses stability. I'm going to save and reload, loses stability. So we're gonna go with the end is nigh. Why not? Ah, now we're losing money. Great. There we go. 20 annually. That'll do. Not much going on there. We can get a marketplace someplace else, but, well, with 20 a year, I guess we can afford it. What do you want? Ragusa, no thanks. Let's try and pick a spot that's going to get us something worth producing. More of, anyway. Oh, that's a con. Now, we don't need a oh, direct tax. Actually, maybe we do need a constable. So I'm guessing that, oh yeah, that's a nicely sized populated province, so we'll get that in and hopefully get some more cash once that's built. Nope. Yay! Marketplace built in Crane, then in Gortz, I would hope. And that actually looked like it got us a little bit more money. So that's good. We're in fact getting 20 income from gold a month. Which is lovely, except what it does to our inflation rate. Which is not good things, really. raise taxes even higher, so a base 1 increase in tax rate in Steiermark, so that's good. Alright, lands up to 9. Wonderful. And we are going to be getting the Lanza Yanetta and the Pike Square with tech level 10. Hopefully that's a soft J. There. Lanza Janetta, maybe? I'm not sure. Just figured it looked like it would be a soft J. No, thank you. Ooh, a new general. A young man from an unassuming family has revealed himself to be something of a military genius. He seems to have an unnatural skill at both organizing large forces and directing them on the field of battle. Although some powerful courtiers grumble about his background, he is too good a general to be allowed to stand idle. We should put him at the head of the army at once. Oh, we are truly blessed. Or it would anger. We were truly blessed, I think. Absolutely. There we go. So, I wonder what happened. Doesn't really look like our army tradition went up by anything, so... We're truly blessed. Did we get a general to show up? Have I got an army that needs one? I do. Excommunicated ruler against France. There we go. We get Stettin. Where is that? Wow, what is France doing with that? I don't think Austria needs that. Well, what is it producing? I don't think Austria needs that. Well, so it would just be a waste of depleting ducats, really, to go after that. No, thank you. Oh, something about the Fuggers. Allow Fuggers financial control. The founding in 1397 of the Medici Bank put that influential family at the center of European banking. However, rash loans have put the bank under pressure, and new wealthy families are appearing in its place. The Fugger family, a wealthy Swabian textile family, have offered their services to us. Monthly income at least 40, ruler administration skill at least 6, inflation reduction plus... Oh, hell yes, thank you! And are we looking like we need this yet? No, we're not. That's good. Baden is still very unlikely to join us. Might have to take a prestige hit and get a new mission. Not that our prestige is all that high, but... Uncontested claims. Oh, yes, of course, Sopran. Damn. Yeah. Oh. Burgundy sits on the border between the Empire and France. The fate of the duchy is of vital importance to us. We must ensure that the House of Habsburg has its say in its fate should the worst happen. So I'm not really sure what that means. Restoration of Union. So if we were to go Restoration of Union, they broke off from our personal union. Oh, we could get a personal union with them. But Nevers, Bohemia, Castile, and Liege would have something to say about that. Also, Reconquest. Why? Oh, look at that. French Comte, eh? That would be a pretty handy, handy little nation, or little state to have, but, man, that's going to be a tough war to get. We'll have to put that on hold. Like all of our conquests, Austria is just not in a position to do anything yet. The constable has built an Ostmark. Excellent. And that should, next month, have a nice influence on our taxes. I'm not sure if that was a nice influence, but it's a change somehow. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, come on. There we go. On the monarch's death, a noble from the House von Habsburg succeeds to the throne, eh? Tell me, spies, can you do something about that? Or am I thinking too much of Crusader Kings 2 there? I don't think there's really a way to... Although, getting into their fog of war might be interesting. Definitely not an Austrian core. Counterfeit currency, no. Sabotage reputation. Yeah, that's going to be far too expensive, and then so discontent. Okay, so we just have to hope that this ruler, who was inaugurated 5 years ago, doesn't have a kid and winds up dead soon. What else have we got? Nope, that's what I want. Anhalt and Württemberg. Ludwig, that doesn't help, and Anhalt. Anhalt. We can unpause this while I'm looking through... Why can't I find you, Anhalt? Because I wasn't looking far enough north. Jacob Ernst. Not me. Alright. So, I mean, hey, if we can get a personal union in here, that wouldn't be too bad. That's nicely on Hungary's other border, so we can kind of sandwich them. Although I see that they've already expanded on down into this region, which is a little frustrating. Hungary keeps getting bigger where I want to go. I mean, why would Bohemia... Well, yeah, I know why. To keep me in check. Why would Bohemia do that? Oh, that's clever. Serbia, Teutonic Order, Burgundy, Pomerania. We've been warned by Hungary who may intervene. Yeah, so, really, well, we've been warned by Hungary. We can't push our influence or do pretty much anything. Whoa, hello, Holland? No. Ragusa? No. That's slowly climbing up, which is nice, as is our income. In fact, what does a dock do? Local production efficiency, 25%. And they are producing naval units, so that might not be a bad idea. How much does that cost? 47. So it's basically 2 years of income. There's got to be better places to put money down. That's as good as we're going to get. But here, yeah, that could definitely go up, couldn't it? So let's work on the constable first. Get the production values up. Oh dear. I would imagine we're sitting perfectly balanced, aren't we? Yeah. So, offensive, defensive. I guess we'll hit defensive. And that gives us a lot more bonuses. There we go. Okay, I think that's fairly good. In another couple of years, we will slap down another one in Behawk. Oh, look at that. With that stability jump, we're getting 10 more ducats a year. Okay. What do we got here? Florence? No, thank you. I really could care less about getting a royal marriage with Naxos as well. That's just not necessary. Oh. Byzantium. Looking like it's on its last legs. I think they've just got Constantinople left. Slavonia. Oh, we don't need all 3 armies to go. Although we'll do that. Because we're not likely going to get them all. Oh, we did! Wonderful. Take that, rebels. Nope. And really, to save ourselves some more money, I could disband one of these armies. But just because we've got nationalist uprisings going on in Croatia for the next little while, I think we'll be facing these for at least another 20 years. Yeah. Nationalism lasts until 1423, and then we don't get the... Oh, no. So nationalism should end before 1423. Maybe 1403? 1413, perhaps? Level 1 treasurer doesn't really affect me all that much. Yeah, those guys are still looking pretty good. And let's see, since I'm not really doing it much with the money that or with the magistrates that I've got, we can take a look at doing something like this. I'm really thinking, whew, that is expensive. The last jousting tournament. We did just get paid, so it's probably not the best time to throw money at it, but that definitely helps pretty much everything. Oh, have prestige of at least 50, war exhaustion less than 1, so that's not going to take any money at all? Free cultural tradition? I think so. How about another one? That sounds great. And now we've got 100% cultural tradition. We are a very cultured kingdom. Austria is. And we'll just speed up time a bit longer. Here. What do we got? Holland? No thanks. We'll just leave that down there. Ferrera. No art worth patronizing. Although we are known for being a patron of the arts, at the moment, the artists we patronize are not producing good art. Our ruler looks a tad foolish. Ouch. That does not bode well. So basically, what we need to do is go off with our cultural tradition and say, how about an artist? Or a natural scientist? Or even a philosopher. Ooh, maybe a philosopher. That yearly prestige would be good. And we don't really need... Oh, the land tech investment. We don't really need that. Ladislav von Stark. Done. That'll at least help with this. Bihak. We beat them back. Glorious. Ragusa, thank you. I can tell by your flag that I'm probably not interested. Definitely not. Savoy, no thank you. Okay, good. I'm glad he went to someplace warm. And let's see. How are our finances looking? Slightly better than they were before. So Bihak, you get your constabulary. Oh, that's just direct tax. Although later on production will help, so that's fine. That may have been a waste. There's only less than 3,000 people there. There are claims that local fishermen have improved ship design. If we do a careful study of their ships and try building a copy, our best admirals believe that our naval technology will benefit a lot for the future. Use caution. Because Navy research isn't critical. So it's not worth getting the inflation boost. Jeez, we need to do something about that. The mint is functioning at full efficiency, and the coinage has never been so pure. Benno Zerwiger is the man responsible. His efforts will be admired throughout the nation. Inflation reduction of... yeah. Although the prestige is better than the stability. We're going to get that stability up in no time, really. And 10 prestige is much, much better. Thank you. So now... there we go. Yeah. Still only reducing it by 0.28. We can't really drop it much more. Although net gain of 50... we need the... ugh, this is the problem. I fret too much over the economics of the situation. We need the money, damn it. Still looking good for us here, isn't it? Oh man, I hope he dies. I hope he dies and we get that personal union. Level 3 artist, that's fine. So close. I think I'm gonna stop this video when I hit 1400. Which is why I'm kind of fast forwarding through it, because this is already stretching on a bit. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to end it there, I don't think. Ooh, yes, you're a German nation, aren't you? Of course you are. Accept. Iceland. Man, that's gotta be an unfortunate. Lithuania, Brandenburg, and Trinicuria. Whatever. I hope that nation just goes away eventually. At least they're allied with Sweden. I don't know why any of those nations would be interested in taking Iceland. I mean, do they desperately want fish that badly? And 1,400 Norwegians? I don't know. Woohoo! Sire, sire! The herald doesn't even attempt to hide his excitement. Great news! A son of our family is next in line to a foreign throne. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that's exciting. Excommunication against Poland, eh? Not that I'm going to go on a Polish adventure here anytime soon, but that's still interesting to see all the excommunications that are going on. I would imagine France is still excommunicated as well. Cleves, you are actually kind of in the region, aren't you? Savoy isn't, but Cleves is. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Poor uniform, seriously? Oh. Well, that didn't take him long to patch his relations up with the Pope. Alrighty. We're coming down to the wire, and there we go. I'm actually impressed that I was able to get that pause right on January the 1st. Looks like we could do to merge some of those navies together. Not that it really matters. I don't think the Austrian Navy is going to be useful for a very long time. So, excuse me. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. If you feel inclined or interested, feel free to follow that link that I've put in the description for the Europa Universalis 4 thing that Paradox is putting together. And I think that's it. So thank you guys very, very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.